Go for it.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Joe Code. This is episode 136 of the Food, Beer, and Men podcast, the official podcast of food, of beer, and of men. And we are sponsored today by Tuggles Timber. Go see Ross for some good wood. I think that's what goes on there. It's a free ad, by the way. It's not a sponsored ad. Ross sent me shirts, and I put one of his stickers on my notebook. So today's a special day. I'm in the studio here. It is Friday, January 26th, 2024. A certain man was born on this date in 1984, and that certain man is me. I am that man. Joe Marrese. I am 40 years old today.
Fuck yeah.
Really something.
Happy birthday, bro.
Thanks, man. Don't talk until I introduce you.
Sorry.
You ruined the surprise. I have a guest today. No, it's all good. I'm so glad to have this guy back on the podcast. Great friend of mine who I don't really see outside of podcasts, but we're gonna remedy that. All right, let the birthday shenanigans begin. We have Strider Wilson joining me today.
Let's go, dude.
Yeah, it's great to have you, man.
Honored to be here. Honored to be here on your special day, dude.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. I mean, are we saying how old you're turning? Or is it, it's never polite to ask a lady, but you're a man.
I already said it.
Oh, you did? Sorry, I wasn't listening. Sorry, I was texting.
Yeah, what were you, trying to get...
Texting my wife saying, hey, what do you want to do for dinner tonight, hun?
Yeah, well, don't worry about that right now.
Dude, I'm fired up. You're the big 4-0.
Yeah, it's wild.
Speaking of wood, I love this shirt, by the way, Tuggles Timber Sick.
Yeah.
Have you noticed today any depletion in your hog? Because you have a renowned hog.
Yeah, it's still going strong.
Good. I like to hear that.
It's healthy. It's strong.
Because I'm not, I'm nearing 40.
Yeah.
Not too far away. Closer to 40 than I am 30.
Yes.
And I think about my little hog and how it's going to react. So you being in the future, what does it behold?
I think it's still on its way up. I don't think I've hit the peak yet.
I love that.
I'm hoping, I can go to at least 50, and then maybe there's going to be a little drop off. But I think I got a solid decade left.
I love to hear that.
Yeah.
And so do the ladies. A lot of lucky ladies out there.
Yeah.
Or is this the decade where one lucky lady? Not to pressure, you know what I'm saying?
No, that would be great. Yeah,
that's
what we want over here in my camp.
I love that.
Yeah, it's exciting. I haven't had a birthday party in a while. I think maybe since my 21st.
That sounds right. I mean, you know what? And I'm gonna go on the record and say that's the right way to do it.
Yeah.
If you're a dude and you're throwing yourself a 30-second birthday party.
I'm 32. Everybody come on out.
I'm busy. I'm sorry. I'm not making it.
Oh, what are you 27? Yeah, no, I'm good.
Yeah, don't care, Derek. You know a dude named Derek.
Yeah, what a piece of shit.
Yeah, fuck Derek. Oh, hey, come on out, guys.
So there's people calling me when I'm at
it's your special day. You're gonna get interrupted today.
It's the intercom at the building. The guy will find a way in.
Oh, do you think you're getting a birthday delivery?
Possibly.
Have you received any good gifts?
I got a gift so far. You know what I got so far? I actually got a gift from Kevin.
Oh, dude, Kevin's a very thoughtful, sweet guy.
Yeah, he really is. He is. Like, you don't think he would be, but he is.
He presents otherwise.
But he's still not emotional. Like, I said thank you, and there was no response. First of all, he texted me when I was at the Comedy Store, and he's like, "You got a package, bitch."
And
I'm like, okay.
Like, yeah, I know.
Was it a picture of his nuts?
Yeah, I mean,
I very famously have a package. Thanks for the reminder.
You know what he sent me? He got me an easy egg cooker from Elite Gourmet. You cook eggs in it.
That's amazing.
I'm
Were
gonna-
you excited
I'm going to test
about that?
my sack on it.
Did that make your heart rate go up at all when you saw that? Did you see that thing and should it change anything in you?
I mean, just send me a gift card. You know,
Exactly.
I'll decide what I need.
Yes.
You don't know what I need. You're not in my place.
That's 1,000% correct.
What are you going through my kitchen? You're not even there.
This is like that Mitch Hedberg bit. I love this bit where he's like, he talks about gift cards. He's like, why are you telling me where I should spend my money? He's
Yeah.
like, just give me money.
See, like I got,
Like don't tell me I have to go to the Cheesecake Factory.
yeah, that's good.
You know?
Yeah, I got
I'm gonna give you cash.
my brother and sister-in-law. They got me, and the kids. They got me a nice Amazon gift card. Perfect.
Joe,
Even though I got a bone to pick with them. What is that? $40?
you're 40 years old today, and that's $40 cash. Happy
No,
birthday.
that's weird.
I'm gonna give you a fucking birthday
All right,
gift.
thank you. That's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, 40.
I didn't
for
get you any. I should have got $40 for being 40, and it's cash.
Thank you.
Look at that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big cash guy.
Get yourself whatever you want. Get yourself some Trojan Magnums.
I'm just gonna put that on the other side
Get
of
yourself-
the wallet here.
That's your wallet.
Yeah, it's gonna go on the top side of the rubber band. How do you like that?
I love that. I need to get you one of these.
Yeah,
You know
I
what?
change rubber bands, about every 2 weeks.
I got to
they
get you
break.
one of these wallets.
Is that Ridge?
Yeah, it's not a Ridge. It's like a Ridge. It's this RC. I don't know what that is. But my wife's dad, my father-in-law, got me this.
I don't like those jagged edges. It looks like those will.
No, they're
poke.
not that. They're
Are
not
they-
that bad.
Does these
Feel 'em.
poke you in the pocket?
No, I think you could use something like this.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I
Give me
could.
that 40 back. I'm gonna buy you one. Give me that back.
I'll buy myself.
Yeah,
with
you
that.
decide. You decide, baby. I mean, tonight, are you gonna do a shot? You don't do shots. Tonight we're
gonna
partying
see,
tonight.
at the Naughty Pig.
Yeah,
they
we're
have this
partying.
Jagermeister that's been staring me down.
Let's do one. I haven't had Jaeger in this decade.
That's, I mean, the bartender there, Jason, he put it in my head.
Jagermeister.
Yeah, it's there. It's been eyeballing me. I've been watching some playoff football, and it's just like, Joe, you're gonna come home on your birthday. You'll be back. And I'm scared, dude. I'm gonna cave into the Jagermeister.
I mean,
They also have one of the Fireball machines, but there's no way I'm doing that. If I do one, I'll do a chilled Jaeger shot,
I think a chill Jaeger shot sounds like fun. I would like to do a chilled Jaeger shot.
and not
Also-
a bomb, just the Jaeger.
No.
Jaeger bombs.
Then we're cruising on beers, IPAs.
yes,
I'll
I'm cruising on beers.
Switch to light beer after 1 or 2 IPAs because I don't
Yeah.
want to feel bloated.
Right.
And then we're having a great night. But I think we're gonna have to visit that Jaegermeister at some point.
Well, we'll see.
and you
yeah.
know the boys are gonna want to buy you shots, but don't cave. It's no shots.
Well, last
One
night
Jaegermeister.
I was working at the store. The bartender, Amy, she's a good friend. She wanted me to do a shot at the end of the night, and I said I'll do a beer with you. I'm like, maybe I'll do a shot tomorrow. So I chugged a Peroni.
Nice, good beer, smooth.
It was good. I mean, that was my first beer since January 1st, actually.
Nice. So you're doing a dry January, but it's your
Yeah,
birthday.
now it's
You
the
gotta-
birthday. Yeah, so now we're getting wet,
Yeah, you made it. Yeah, exactly.
getting nice and moist.
Very
For the
moist.
birthday, yeah.
In more ways than one.
Yeah.
That's a sexual innuendo.
Yeah, that was-
in case you're not picking up on
Yeah, it
that.
sounded sloppy and sexy.
That's right. This is I think we're going to up the sexiness factor going forward
Yeah.
on this episode.
Yeah, I'm cool
Look at
with
this.
that.
Look at this. For you watching the YouTube, I've revealed some chest hair.
Yeah, you have some pretty good. I have the chest hair now that like protrudes out of the shirt.
Oh, yeah. Oh, whoa.
It's getting to that length.
It's like dude,
Yeah.
that is no joke.
Yeah, I used to.
Whoa. You could catch a fly in that.
Yeah, I used to kind of like shave it when I would do the beard, but I just let it go.
The beard looks great.
Yeah, thank you.
Healthy testosterone.
Yeah, so that'll be fun. Gonna eat some good food.
I noticed you looking in your book.
Yeah, I got
Did you
notes.
see what I did?
Yeah, why'd you bring notes? What are you gonna say?
Doesn't say anything. I didn't write anything yet, but I just brought this just so you know I might pop something out.
All right, I got
got a
some
little
things
book.
we could talk about here.
This is power.
So, there's a lot of people have a lot of these sayings nowadays.
Yeah.
So like with you, in regards to your bullshit, would you say that you are back on your bullshit, or you never got off? For me, I've kept riding my bullshit. I didn't hop off, so I don't need to get back on it. I've just stayed on my bullshit. What about you?
Same. I'm always on my bullshit.
Good.
Maybe for a moment alone while I'm brushing my teeth, I'll be like, man, who am I?
Yeah.
Why am I doing this shit? But other than that, I'm selling snake oil out here.
Good. Stay in your bullshit.
Yeah, I'm in the bullshit lane all day long, baby.
Good.
It's like, we kind of have to. We live in Hollywood. It's entertainment, you know.
I don't even know what people mean when they say that. It's a dumb saying, and I don't like it, and I keep hearing it.
I think it has to do with like a bad habit. Maybe you're still doing it even though you know
people
it's
do
bad.
it like, hey, I'm walking my dog. I'm back on my bullshit.
That's silly.
Yeah, what does that even mean?
I don't know. That's just how random people are with it. But yeah, I think that was like the general idea of like what Aaron's saying. Like, yeah, it's just like a usual dumb thing that I do.
Yeah, everyone's trying to invent something or have it like, you know, you got these young kids talking about getting geeked off the loud.
Yeah.
Just say you're smoking weed.
Like, I think we, like you for sure, you bro down.
Oh, for sure. No question
you
about
do that.
I bro down big time.
I'll bro down a little bit. What about nerding out? Do you ever nerd out?
I'll nerd out, but you know, I don't like.
Yeah, you do.
I'll nerd out on like Master.
You play video games with headsets with your friends.
100%. And
Yeah,
also
that's
Masters.
nerdy.
Your Masters of the Air is coming out. You share a birthday with that.
What is that?
It's going to be the new World War II show. Hanks and Spielberg are teaming up, baby. It's the cousins of Band of Brothers of the Pacific. I'll nerd out on that all day. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's coming out?
Yeah. Austin Butler had to go to a vocal coach. Don't know if you've seen on Yahoo News, which is where I get all my news.
Is this like a spin-off of Band of Brothers, or
it's like
or it's a different war?
Same war, but just a different theater of it. It's like follows a bomber brigade, like the 100th Bomber Brigade. It's like dudes flying in B-17 flying fortresses. Okay. So, you know, Pacific was obviously the Pacific Theater. Band of Brothers was European theater, follows Easy Company. This follows like the 100th Bomber.
What about Bad Company?
Baby, you know we're going to be blasting some of that tonight.
The band.
Feel like making...
Yeah.
Feel like...
I don't know if you're familiar with this band, Five Finger Death Punch.
I've heard of them, but yeah, what's their song? I've heard of it.
And then you punch really hard, I guess. I mentioned them because they did a remake of Bad Company, and it's good because it's kind of just elevated to a metal height.
Metal? Would you go to a metal concert?
No.
Yeah.
I would go to...
Is that just because you're 40 now? Is that just because you're 40, or would you?
Well, yeah, I think it's just, the people there. The thing, the most kind of that I would go to Metallica.
Oh yeah.
I'd go see Korn.
Same. I'd go see Korn.
And that's about it.
In middle school, I famously didn't get invited by my group of close friends, who I thought were my group of close friends. They all went and saw a Korn concert together at the Arrowhead Pond, now the Honda Center. It's where the Ducks of Anaheim play. And they all came back on Monday being like, dude, there's so much weed in the pond that I think we're still high. And they like acted all loopy, but I didn't understand how weed worked.
Yeah, they were faking.
They were big time faking.
Yeah.
Turns out they were also fake friends.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Even Max got invited. Max is a bitch.
What a son of a bitch.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about... Oh, yeah, so we're talking about birthday parties. So my 21st birthday party, I could barely participate in.
Really?
Because what happened was, on my real birthday, it was in the middle of the week. It was like a Wednesday, so not many people went out.
Mm-hmm.
But so I only had like 2 or 3 close friends of mine. Yeah, it was probably a group of 4 or 5 of us. We all went out on my actual birthday and just got completely destroyed.
I love that.
Like, it was brutal. Like, it even got to the point where at the late night taco spot, Taco Burrito King in Chicago, I mean, this is tough to admit, but we all have a past. No, I didn't jerk off.
Oh, sorry.
I threw up in the place.
Oh, no.
And then my friend slipped on it and fell.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and then we left.
Have you ever gone back to this day?
Oh yeah. I mean, they didn't remember that. I mean, at this place years ago, there was all kinds of shenanigans going on there. There was fights breaking out. I remember a car drove like through the window by accident. Yeah, it was a whole thing. Yeah, it was a wild place. Like they had to have a security guard there late at night, and
so it was like the akin to the In-N-Out Burger on Highland in Hollywood.
Yeah, it was a big zoo like that. And then I had an actual party at a bar a few days later, and I remember I was like still hungover. Like I couldn't even drink. I was like still fucked up. Yeah, it was.
It's tough
bad.
turning 21. I remember when I turned 21, my mom called me and was like, "You're not gonna do the 21 shots on 21, are you? You'll
that's
die."
A good idea.
I'm like, dude, no, I'm not taking 21 shots. I'm like, that's an entire fifth of like something. But I did do the 3 wise men.
What is that again?
It's like Jack Daniels,
Jim Beam,
and like Johnny Walker. Yeah. You can mix it up.
Yeah, those are wise men. They were smart.
Take a shot of one of those, like all in a row though. Like boom, boom, boom.
Yes, yeah, I remember that.
It's tough.
Yeah, that is tough. Damn, yeah, 21st birthdays. That was what? Yeah, that was probably my last big party.
That's how it should be. I think my last big birthday was 10 years old. My dad got me a 3-wood. Haven't talked to him since.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Do people listen to your advice? People listen to me, which I think is nice.
Love that. I love that.
Like my buddy Zach, who's a comedian. Stein, you know him, Zach Stein.
Sounds familiar. Is he
good friend of Bruce Gray? There's a lot of
Bruce is great.
There's a lot of Bruce Gray connections.
I like Bruce. He's a great guy.
He's getting mentioned a lot. Yeah. But so Zach is a big Detroit Lions fan.
Baby, I love it.
And as we know, they're in the NFC Championship game.
Huge.
This Sunday against the San Francisco 49ers, who have a sick front seven.
They do.
And people talk about how important the quarterback is, but when you've built, when you have Chase Young and Nick Bosa, that's pretty good. Plus, they're the best linebackers in the league, probably.
Is Fred Warner healthy?
Yeah.
He's a beast.
He's playing. And then, so anyways, sorry, I got sidetracked.
No, I love talking about that. I want the Lions, but the Lions can't stop the run. I think McCaffrey's going to have a field day.
Well, we'll see. Well, so here's my story, though. So Zach was like, he just got hired at the Improv, Hollywood Improv, which is nice.
Nice.
Be a door guy there. And he's like currently working at like a spa as like a front desk guy, and he put in his notice to leave like 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I got to work Sunday though, and I'm going to miss the Lions game. It sucks. I'm like,
you're leaving that job.
I said, don't go. You're not going to that.
Yeah.
Until he talked to me, he had planned on working. And I told him, you're not going that day.
Yeah, you don't go.
And then later he messaged me on Instagram, and he was like, hey man, thanks for talking some sense into me. I'm going to watch the game.
Joe, thank God you did.
Yeah, I mean,
what are they going to do? Fire him?
That's the thing. When I've put in notice before, I usually never fulfilled it 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I leave.
Yeah.
Like in Austin, when I came back, I told the guy, I said I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Like
what the fuck are they gonna do?
Initially, I think it was a Friday. I put in the 2 weeks, and I left. I was ready to go fast because I didn't really have any like material stuff to get rid of when I was there. So it was a Friday. I remember putting in the notice, and I called him on Saturday. I'm like, I'm flying to LA on Monday. He's like, well, you put in the. I'm like, what? Come find me.
Exactly, dude.
Come find me, Carmen, fucking San Diego.
Exactly, dude.
Get on a plane.
These like valet gigs. It's like, what am I gonna do? Apply to Goldman Sachs?
Yeah, it was a valet
line?
job.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay,
and I need your recommendation.
Yeah.
No, dude, I'm out, bro. I'm out.
Yeah. So Zach, exactly.
No, he can't go.
When's the last time they're in that position 30-something years ago.
He's going to be...
You guys went 0-16 one season, and now you're here.
He's going to get a colonoscopy before the next time they're in this fucking position.
Yeah.
Hopefully they come back.
I'm glad to talk to sense into people. People, listen to me. I know what I'm talking about.
It's true. I'll second that.
No, and I wouldn't always say that. Like with sports, obviously you don't pick a game over your job. But in this circumstance, when you're quitting a job,
you've already got
and
a
your
new
team
one.
is playing in a game that you haven't played in decades, you're going to want to see that.
And your next job's already lined up.
So
it's not like he's risking getting fired.
Yeah.
Not going to make rent.
Yeah.
Joe, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah. All right, you remember we do like This Sucks, Joko, this is great. I'm going to do a This Sucks right now, which is kind of a repeat This Sucks, which I still don't have my headboard. Amazon, still don't have it. And then they sent me the email like, can you review? They wanted me to review the headboard. I was like, I can't review something that I don't have. This is like the Sandlot when it's the s'mores. No, I s'more of what? I haven't had anything yet, man. I haven't banged my head on the headboard yet, if you know what I mean.
And you know what?
What
the
do
ladies,
I mean?
It's a sexual and you.
Yeah, but my head, maybe my head
yourself?
would.
Yeah, you're a bottom.
All right. Anyway.
Dude, well, here's the thing. I have a few questions about this. One, the lady. First of all, I have some advice on this. If you're a fella listening, you can't just have a mattress on the ground.
Yeah, it's mostly guys,
You need a box spring at the very least. You need to elevate the mattress.
Yeah, I don't know who's
from
doing
the
that
ground.
nowadays.
No lady's going to come over and be impressed.
Yeah, it's crazy.
If you got a mattress on the ground, you need at least a box spring, and then you need the headboard. Joe, you got to get that. Did it get stolen?
It says it may be lost.
It's a large item. How are they losing that?
And it's also not alive. Where did it go?
Yeah, exactly. It's not growing legs.
It's getting,
Unbelievable.
So ridiculous. But I contacted the seller, and it is on the way now, and it should be here Monday.
Good.
But don't send me a review. I can't review the product if I don't have it.
That's right.
Fuck ass.
You hear that,
Sorry.
Bezos?
Yeah.
He's too busy on vacation.
I've been coming after him.
He's too busy doing shrugs.
That's what I said.
He's got jack traps.
But I did get a $75 gift card from my brother and his family, and I will be using that. So when I purchase items, they better be showing up. Okay. Sorry about that. We need to get that out of the way.
Got to get that off the chest.
You know what else happened on this day 38 years ago?
Ooh.
Perhaps the greatest team in the history of the National Football League won the Super Bowl. And that was the Chicago Bears winning Super Bowl 20 on January 26th, 1986, when I turned 2.
Beautiful. I love that they played it in January.
Yeah, because back then you had less rounds in the playoffs and they didn't do the whole bye thing.
Yep. And fewer games during the regular season. Was it a 16-game season? Or
I think
14?
it's a 16-game season, but then you only had, you didn't have the wild card round back then. So it's just divisional, championship game, and then the Super Bowl. So
beautiful. Let's go, baby. That was a great Bears team.
So that was
Did
exciting.
They win back-to-back? 85?
No, that was the only year they won it. There was a lot of underachieving happening. But for that one season, they put it all together.
I love that. And what was the quarterback's name again on that team?
Thank you. Jim McMahon.
Yeah, McMahon. That guy was fun.
Yeah.
With the shades.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
Have the Bears ever had a good quarterback?
So we're going to talk about the... What the fuck is that supposed to mean, man?
Sorry, dude. I had to roast you, dude.
You don't even have a team.
Jags, baby.
That's not a team.
Let's go, baby.
Sorry, Jacksonville. You're not. That's no. You guys can't do that.
Dude,
I saw Chad doing that.
We're on the Jags train, baby. Trevor Lawrence, dude, with his flow. He looks like kind of like a jacked horse. He looks like one of the statues from Easter Island.
Yeah, well, how about that? How about a choke job?
Big time. They choked. They got banged up, though.
Bullshit. They were like 8-3 and missed the playoffs.
Yep, it was bad. But Texans, I'm excited. It's a good division, the AFC South. A lot of good young quarterback talent there. You got that dude from the Colts, Richardson or whatever.
Yeah.
Will Levis doesn't look bad. You got my boy Trevor Lawrence, and then Stroud's a beast.
Yeah, Stroud. Yeah, he was he backed up Justin Fields at Ohio State.
Oof. Would be nice if the Bears had. What are the Bears going to do? Can I ask you? What's your dream scenario?
I don't know. It's annoying.
But it's a fun position to be in.
I don't like it.
They're in the driver's seat.
I don't like the reports I've been hearing.
Yeah. I think they should keep Fields.
I do too.
Get fucking Marvin Harrison Jr.
And so do all the other past players on the Bears, except for Alex Brown, pretty much. But, yeah, everyone's saying... yeah, but we'll see. But yeah, the whole scenario, I don't. Nothing against Caleb Williams. I just when there's team chemistry and just keep starting over the quarterback clock, it's just I don't know. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a lot.
But guess what? Who really gives a shit? It has nothing to do with my fucking life. I got my own shit to do. So pick whatever fucking quarterback you want. I don't give a fuck.
Spoken like a true Bears fan. Spoken like a true Bears fan.
Have you've done the new Chad and JT setup downtown?
Yeah, they're set up over at Jake's, baby.
At the apartment.
Yeah.
How do you like that? Thank you. Yeah, same. No, because I don't like the couches. I said this a few weeks ago here. I like being up, propped up. You know, here I am. I'm in your face. I'm energetic. I was falling asleep.
Yeah.
I had to tell Jake. I'm like, hey, Jake, can I get a coffee, please? I was yawning. You know, I'm like back on a pillow.
Yeah, because it's a nice couch for chilling on. I think it's just his regular couch.
Yeah, I don't like these couches for these podcasts. Like I'm at therapy. I don't want to be that comfortable. I want to be ready. Something could happen here. I like swiveling back and forth.
The swivel here.
I don't like
nice.
just sitting like this, just sitting on my sack for 2 hours.
Yeah, that's no. You can't
on
be
the
doing
couch.
That.
Your sack is in jeopardy.
Big time. When I sit on my own couch at home, I got one hand on my sack, always.
You know, I don't.
Then I use the remote. Then my wife yells at me, "Same hand, same hand."
I don't like sitting doing a podcast and looking at the 110 freeway. All right, I don't want to. If I'm going to look at a freeway in LA, it's going to be like maybe the 5 or the 405, something with a 5 in it.
I don't want to see any freeway, man. I hate all the freeways.
God.
They had the audacity. I had to drive from Los Feliz, where I'm at, to Venice the other day.
Oh, gee.
In the morning, it took an hour and 45 minutes. They reduced the fucking interchange from the 101 to the 110 to 1 lane.
Why?
At 9 o'clock. Dude, like
That's
no
unbelievable.
routine construction. That's what that was their plan.
They're supposed to do that in the middle of the night.
Correct. Unreal. Sorry about that. So that was my this.
All right,
sucks
I don't
for
want
the
a
week.
1099. Google.
Yeah, you got to get a 1099. It's that. Hey, 'tis the season.
I'm done with this taxes. Give me a break.
I know, man. I know.
Sorry about that. All right, hey, we got some cool stuff here, and this is a good reason you're here today.
I love it. I'm excited, baby. Let's go.
And I do want to do
I'm
emails
dialed.
today, but we do have a very fun bracket that I think you would love,
Oh, let's go.
which we are in the next round of. Yeah, this is right up your alley.
Oh, let's go.
It is the things to do with your bros bracket.
Oh.
You don't have to cream.
Is one of them called popping a boner? Because that's what I just did. I think I just got
You know
myself
what?
a little tuggle in my shorts.
That should have
little
made it.
tuggle timber in my shorts.
But they did have a bit of a rough season. All right, so Adam sent me an email and then he revised it.
I love it. He's
Here,
thinking.
let me
He's
see
thinking.
this really quick.
He's thinking. He went to bed.
I'm sorry, Adam.
First brother ever was Adam.
Okay, so
Adam and
he
Eve.
goes, things to do with your bros, round 2, subject to change. Hey, Joe and Aaron, round 1 saw predictable wins in the Eastern Conference and several upsets in the Western Conference. Great stuff. Due to me putting 10 teams in my brackets, I've had to go a bit differently with the help of fellow coder Sky God. Oh, man, what a legend he is.
Sky
who
God?
I talked to on the phone the other day with on Chad and Jay's Tees podcast.
Nice. Yeah, I do like that. I like the live calls.
That
Those
is
have been going
cool.
well.
with the help of fellow coach, a solution has been made. I've integrated wild card matchups to allow the bracket to continue on. I still don't even know if this is correct. I can't wrap my head around stupid brackets and wild cards. What the hell happens when you get to round 2? What number versus what? Frickin' Americans, man. Anyway, this will have to do... Essentially, the lowest ranked teams of each bracket will have to fight it off in an extra round to advance. Because he put 10 teams in each.
Yeah, why is he doing that?
Yeah.
Adam, let's go.
He's from Australia. They don't know. They don't know anything there.
Yeah, everything's backwards down there.
Oh, and now he said things to. Now he sent a follow-up email the next day and said things to do with your bros revised. Read this one on pod. I guess.
There we go.
Oh, I guess I wasn't supposed to read the last one, Adam. What are you gonna do about it, man? Come at me from freaking Brisbane or something?
Yeah, dude. From Melbourne?
Yeah, man.
What are you, Port Lincoln?
That's a city, too?
I think so.
I don't know.
I just wanted to go with something other than Sydney.
Don't take Lincoln. That's our guy.
Yeah, that's ours. What are you trying to do? Come and take him? Get out.
All right. So now, okay, this is the one we're going to follow.
Joe's from the land of Lincoln.
All right, I got it if you want me to read the matchups.
What's that?
I got it if you want me to read the matchups.
Yeah, let me see what he says in his email. I'll read that, and then we'll get into it.
Fuck yeah.
It's a lot of the same.
Due to me,
read it in an Australian accent if you can. Yeah. All right, mate.
Okay, now he says...
Want to hear my Australian character? Yeah, mate. That's it.
After this round, it should be normal. With this week, will the week's rest give the top team some time to get injuries sorted and get in the ice bath, potentially altering the course of the bracket? Or will the momentum and consistency from having no break give the winning loser teams what they need to make it to the big dance? All right, so...
Major. It's building the suspense over here.
Okay, so now he has the recap. All right. Okay, so... Oh, all right, there we go. We do have the matchups. All right. Okay, Aaron, here we go.
All right. You want me to read them?
Yeah.
Okay. Round 2 Eastern Conference matchups.
Let's go.
He has... Do you want me to do the loser playoff first?
I mean, is this like the NIT?
It seems like if you win the loser playoff, you can get back in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so loser playoff 1, we got 5 dining out versus number 7 camping trip. But camping trip won.
Oh, yeah, these won. Yeah, so I don't know what he's talking about exactly, but...
Yeah, I don't...
Yeah, I don't get it, but
He's giving Vegas a bye to the...
Okay, yeah, so the top seed has the bye, so then this... Oh, okay, so this is the... Versus...
So they're not losers.
Vegas trip versus winner-loser playoff 1.
They won their last round, so they're not losers at all. No, there's just a bye. There's just a bye for the next...
Yeah, it's not a loser.
Yeah.
So this is what's going on with Australia.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
They got rugby. They got rugby union. They play cricket. Let's figure it out.
All right.
And they have Australian rules football.
Yeah, no, Australian rules football. I mean, come on, guys.
All right, so we'll tackle this matchup.
All right, yeah. 5 dining out versus number 7 camping trip.
So now the dining out is, you go out for a dinner or lunch with your bros, or you go on a camping trip with your bros.
For me, I like to wipe my ass.
These are best of 7s, yeah.
So where am I going to wipe my ass if I'm on a camping trip? Although I don't mind going out there, you bring a bottle of whiskey, you have the campfire, you hang out. But then, we're sort of elder bros at this point. My back's going to hurt in the morning if I sleep on it. I'm not going to blow up an air mattress. There could be a bear that could come get us, or a Tasmanian devil.
Brian Urlacher.
Urlacher could just come out. His bald head just emerge from the forest and take our snacks.
He has hair now.
Really?
Yeah, he did.
That's a miracle.
Yeah, he's on billboards in Chicago.
Oh, yeah, I've seen him on those billboards, yeah.
I forget what the product is, but...
I think it's a teeth product or something. He's like smiling.
It's not teeth, it's
like,
for the hair.
Oh. Any case, I'm going dining out with the boys. It's my favorite thing to do, whether you've gone out for some drinks, then you hit a late night diner, or you just go, hey, let's go crush a pastrami sandwich.
Yeah.
Come on. And then you hit Langer's Deli.
Yeah, you guys do lunches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah, I'm with, what kind of series are you talking? Best of 7.
Because there are a lot of bros that do enjoy the camping trip, and I will respect that because you can do shrooms out there.
Yeah,
pretty
like
fun,
that.
pretty nice. A jade tree, a Yosemite.
Right.
I do enjoy the hiking element, so I'm going to say camping gets 2 games.
All right, yeah, that's fair.
Because you can also grill some steaks or something out there, which is pretty nice. But I'm picturing a tent. Now, if this is renting a cabin, if that's included, then it goes 3 games. Then camping gets 3 games. But if it's just tents, 2 games. But dining out with friends, takes the series for sure.
Yeah, I say it goes 7. I give respect to camping trip and all those things you said. But ultimately, I'm all about going out for nice dinners with the boys.
It's great.
Cheersing the beers, having a nice meal, then hitting a little bar after.
Yep.
I'm all about. I didn't have camping advancing in the first round. They won due to Aaron and Jackson Banks, who was my guest last week.
Who did camping even beat?
They beat watching sports either live or on TV.
I mean, that's insane.
Well,
watching
lost.
sports is 1,000%.
Well,
oh God. Aaron
but yeah,
and Jackson, figure it out.
So I say, I say dining out 4-3, best of 7 games.
Yeah, I'm mad. I'm so mad that watching sports live lost.
Well,
I'm now switching my answer to a sweep. 4 games, dining out.
Aaron,
camping,
you still
0.
take camping.
In this scenario, I'm still more stoked about a camping trip.
Let me ask you something. When was the last time you went camping?
Yeah, good question.
Labor Day.
Damn. Okay. Good answer.
Well, yeah, it's fairly
When
recent.
is Labor Day? Is that September?
September, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, almost 5 months ago.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. That's right. That's like end of Q3 last year. Yeah, okay. You know what? Not that great of an answer. Consider yourself body slam.
It's much colder now than it was then.
Dining out is going to advance because we have the
It's advancing.
2. But, Aaron, what would you say the series is?
For me, I would say it goes 7, and camping just barely takes it, like last second field goal or something. But
All right.
Thank God.
But
me and Joe
you
are
guys
on this.
both, obviously outvote me, so that's fine.
That's fine.
You got to pack. You got to drive. You got to plan.
All right, now this next
bag. Yeah, but
matchup
that can
is
be fun
pretty
to do
good.
with the bros.
Logistical overall. What do we got? I got my pen in my hand.
Yeah.
I'm reading the matchups. Number 2, barbecue and beers versus number 3, poker night.
Now this is good.
So a day with the boys, barbecuing and beers, nice outside thing
man.
versus poker night.
Wow.
Just for reference, barbecue and beers beat going on a day hike.
Yeah.
And then
Thank God. Aaron and Jackson, thank God they didn't get their hands on that one.
Poker night beat board games.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Okay, at least we're not entirely out of our minds
Yeah.
here. Hey, fellas, let's hang out and play catchphrase.
Here, yeah. So let me start. I don't like poker. I respect the game. I shouldn't say I don't like poker.
I'm in the same boat, kind
What
of.
I mean is I'm bad at it.
Yeah.
It's a hard game. I don't know when to bullshit. I always get called on my bluffs. I can't win. I used to enjoy watching the World Series of poker. But me, I love stuff during the day. I like barbecues and beers. I like grills.
Yes.
I like smoke going up.
The
and
smell of it.
Fire and the smell. And I just like being outside, having beers, and to me, I like stuff like that.
Yeah.
I like that as opposed to a poker night where you're just kind of sitting around a table. And I think it's a pretty overwhelming defeat here as well. I like barbecuing and beers 4-1 in a gentleman's sweep. I like them strong here.
Joe, it's a good take. I'm generally I'm leaning the same way because poker night It's fun. I did one not too far back, and I'm not good at poker.
Yeah.
And we had one of our boys, Chili, dialing it in with the timer, really staying in tune. But buy-ins were regulated.
Oh yeah, Chili. I saw it. He came by the Comedy Store and then he texted me, and I forgot to text him.
He's the man, dude.
He's a good guy.
He's the man. I should text him and invite him tonight.
Yeah,
You're
if he's
down.
around. Yeah.
He's the man. Great hang. And dude, he ran it well. But then again, you always get at a poker night.
Yeah.
There's going to be some dudes you don't know. They're going to be schmoles. There's going to be a guy who plays it better, takes it too serious, and I will always lose.
Yeah, I don't like that.
And you always get someone's cousin who's there who doesn't know who's too serious, some guy who's wearing the shades. You get dudes who aren't being them best selves at poker night, even though the guys are all together.
Right.
When you're barbecuing with your boys in the backyard, you can whip your shirt off. You're getting buzzed during the day.
Sure.
You know, you jump in the pool. Also, we're guys, we're getting a little bit older. If a dude has a kid, they can go swim in the pool wherever. They can bring the kid.
Yeah, I prefer day drinking.
Bring them.
To night drinking.
Let them go in the pool, whatever. The only real downside is a dude that might flex on you because it's his backyard and he'd be like, oh yeah, dude, I put in like next time we got to use the egg
talking
or
about
the pizza
deck.
oven. Yeah, the deck's restained.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah, stain in the
Shut
deck.
up.
Yeah.
That's the only downside.
I'm going to put a stain on your shirt.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm going to go put a stain on your toilet seat. That's going to make you stick to it later.
Yeah.
It's a disgusting. There's some innuendo for you.
Yeah.
But so Joe, I'm going the same thing.
Yeah.
But since poker night wasn't so bad for me, I'm going 4-2.
Okay, cool.
Barbecue with the boys wins.
Aaron.
If you got the right group of guys, poker night can be great fun, but
Yeah.
this is the wrong matchup for it. And even though they're a 3 seed, they're getting housed 4-0 by barbecue. And
Yeah,
beers.
I agree.
That's a good point. This is like poker's defense does not match up well with the length that barbecuing with the boys has.
Yeah.
They're just going to beat them up in the paint down low.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, and then the winner. So dining out faces Vegas trip.
Yeah.
We can do that right now, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
So Vegas trip is the number 1 seed. Dining out is number 5.
Wow.
So that's, So number 1 Vegas trip against number 5 dining out.
I've been to Vegas.
Vegas trip beat beach day, just so you know.
I think so.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's right. Although I do love a bonfire going to the beach, but I think that's right.
So Vegas trip against dining out. Vegas trip's tough because it incorporates a lot of stuff. So they're a bit of a juggernaut here. They're tough to beat.
It's so versatile.
Like Vegas trip, you could go out for a nice dinner. That's part of the trip, going out for a nice dinner.
Correct. It's incorporated.
It's incorporated in there.
But then again, what I'm thinking now is the negative externality of a Vegas trip where you gamble, potential to lose money. Also, one guy could go off the rails, go a little too deep.
Yeah.
You got to chase him down and babysit. Generally it is an occasion, but it could be fun because then you get to go there and golf.
Yeah, that's a thing. The pool.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking daiquiris.
Yeah, you get day drunk at the pool.
Yeah.
Oh, and I've been to Vegas almost as many years as you've been on this earth. That's how many times I've been to Vegas.
Yeah, I was going to
Vegas
say,
a lot,
Strider's
too.
been to Vegas the most of anyone I've ever known.
I love it. I love it. It's my city.
I've probably been there like 10 times.
Now they have events. F1, NFL's in Vegas, Super Bowl's this year.
Super Bowl's there.
The Golden Knights, that's a fun ass thing to go do. So
And they're great. They won.
Baseball's coming.
it's almost not
Oh,
fair.
yeah. The A's
the
are moving
A's.
there soon.
Yeah.
It's almost not fair.
Yeah, that's why I've said. Well, that's why they're the number 1 seed.
Positive for the boys, just going to dinner with the boys is it's something that you don't necessarily need to do an overhaul for. You don't need to book a flight. You don't need to drive 3 hours.
Yeah, there is that convenience.
You can just do it sort of at a whim, lunch, dinner, or breakfast. It can be spontaneous, which is nice, but then again, so can a Vegas trip. We're going to Vegas.
Yeah.
So this is tough, dude.
Things to do with your bros is the theme here, and just Vegas trip just really... I've done a couple of Vegas trips with the bros, like my guys back home when we all turned 21, and then when we turned 30, we did it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll do it this year when we all turn 40. I'll go.
Yeah, I'm there. You need me in Vegas?
You don't have to
I'm a
ask
soldier.
Me, you don't have to ask me once. Just tell me we're going to Vegas.
Which of these two fires you up the most? And it's the Vegas trip.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, because it's just.
I'm the most amped. Yeah, if my buddy's like, hey, let's go to Luciano. Let's go to, we're going to the Grove. We're going to Wood Ranch. I'm pretty stoked.
Yeah. So I only give them a game. I say a Vegas trip wins 4-1.
It's almost not fair.
Yeah.
So
it's almost not fair.
1 versus a 5. It is.
Vegas is like yeah. It's 4-1.
Yeah, Aaron.
Yeah, 4-1.
All right, cool. So
Vegas
now we are in
fair.
We're in round 2 of the Western Conference.
Okay. So does that leave us in the finals of the Eastern Conference, or are we in the semis?
They would be the finals. Yeah. Vegas,
finals.
Vegas versus Barbecue and Beers.
All right, let's do the next round in the Western Conference.
Okay. We've got number 9 movie night versus number 10 hunting/fishing.
Now these were 2 upsets, Strider. Number 9 movie night beat number 2 fantasy football draft.
Stupid.
Well, yeah, you're another guy who would.
Because you can destination draft.
And then
it's bigger than Christmas.
There was hunting and fishing. Actually, was the 10 seed. They beat number 1 playing drinking games. These are things to do with your bros. You got to remember.
Yeah, exactly. Movie night. I'm thinking that's more like with my wife.
That's what I was thinking as well.
Or I do.
But I got outnumbered again by Jackson and Aaron.
But if I'm playing drinking games, I'll put on Tropic Thunder at the end of the night with the boys.
Well, the thinking with that was like we thought that was more of a party with the guys and the girls, and not just a bro activity.
See, then that's
so we're really trying to stick to the theme.
Yeah.
So number 9, movie night versus hunting and fishing. Okay, sorry, sweep. Hunting and fishing. Hunting and fishing is on a mission here at number 10, the lowest seed. They're disrespected, and they're coming for blood.
Look, I love it.
I shouldn't get that intense.
No, I love it. I mean, pun intended as well, dude. And I'll tell you right now, I'm not a hunting fishing guy. Every hunting story I've ever heard is just dudes bragging about how well they handled the cold.
But what?
Oh, I was so equipped for the cold when we were out there doing nothing.
They're wearing orange.
Yeah, exactly. A bunch of dudes that wearing the color orange.
Maybe.
Definitely Carhartted out. Maybe one dude has an electronic vest that's only worked once ever, then broke. And then electronically heated vest,
But what about fishing?
I hate fishing.
Why?
I don't like to handle the fish.
Grew up by an
I don't
ocean.
want to put my fucking fingers in worms. My ancestors did that for me so that I could get In-N-Out Burger now with ease. Thank you, ancestors. And the only type of fishing I would be ever interested in doing is fly fishing because it looks pretty sick. It looks pretty sick. You get to fucking do the thing and then cast the reel a lot. I will never go fishing on a boat. It's a recipe for me to throw up.
I don't like that. Yeah, I've gotten
like
seasick.
Troll fishing, disaster. Get ready to. You ever want to throw up? Do that.
Yeah.
But dudes love it. Sport fishing, dudes love their bass boats, all that type of stuff. I do like bass fishing in an arcade. That's a fun game.
Okay.
I'll play that at Dave & Buster's. But
but what about movie night?
And then hunting, look, I guess there are too many deer, that's fine. Take the animal, whatever. But I just don't have it in me. I'm soft. But movie night, I love watching movies. I'm going to say maybe because I like to get dressed up and go to movies with my bros. Like we'll like to dress like gladiators to go see Gladiator.
Oh, like wearing the costumes?
Mm-hmm. We put suits on to see Inception.
So that's nerding out.
Yeah,
we were talking
exactly
about that.
Yeah, and a few of my boys.
If you're doing that isn't broing down. I'd call that nerding out.
But I'm doing
fine.
You're nerding out with the boys.
Yeah, so it's a bit of
like Dune.
Bit of both. Yeah.
My boys texted me today and they go, "Hey, Dune 2 tickets are on sale.
Let's
go together."
Wear a freaking.
I'm gonna wear a Freeman suit. I'm wearing one of those fucking.
What does that mean?
Rebreather suits. Have you seen Dune?
No.
Aaron, what are those suits called? They're called
something with sand.
Well, you said Freeman. It's Fremen.
The Fremen, yeah.
Yeah.
The Fremen suits.
I know what you're talking about, but
the fucking things are sick.
So what do you? Are you leaning movie night here?
I'm going an upset. No, I have to go with fishing.
Oh yeah, see, hunting /
Even though I don't do it at all, I just know it's such a thing.
I mean, you
that
could
you
use
don't do with your wife or girlfriend.
I mean, you could.
exactly.
Well,
It's so
that's the
bro.
thing.
Like, it's
hard to.
That's my argument. Is there's never going to be a lady there.
Yeah, there's like one couple on Earth that does that together, and it was Adam and Eve, and like that's it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's got to be hunting and fishing. And the series, it's an ugly series. I don't tune in. I just check the stats before going to bed to see who won the game on ESPN.
Yeah. It's like when the Yankees played the Mets in 2000.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't care.
And I think it's a 4-1 gentleman's sweep.
All right. Yeah.
Just because, you can always team up and, you can watch movies. I'm thinking like after a night out, you all go back to the pad or something like that, and you put on Saving Private Ryan or Con Air.
Now, what do you think, Aaron?
Yeah, 4-1 hunting, fishing.
Nice.
Hunting and fishing can be its match, I'm sure, still.
It's nature.
All right. Now this one. Yeah. There's some good matchups here.
Alrighty, next matchup is road trip, just general road trip, versus number 7, play golf.
Wow. This is a very tough match. This is a
6
battle,
road trip
dude.
against 7 playing golf.
This is a battle.
Playing golf beat going out to see a show, comedy/live music,
Yeah.
and playing golf beat, then road trip beat gaming.
Whoa. I mean, yeah, it's tough.
Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo. All right, so yeah, number 6 road trip versus number 7 golf. To me, I don't think this is even close.
Really?
Yeah, golf with the bros is great.
Yeah.
I mean, and then you see how fun it is. You got shout out to Bob Does Sports.
Oh, he's great.
Bobby Berger, our guy, he makes it look fun.
He does.
And it is because it is. Like golfing, I've done it on bachelor parties where you're just driving around the cart, you're drinking beers.
Mm-hmm. You're doing shrooms.
The girls, maybe you are.
Yeah.
There's a girl coming around in the cart,
Mm-hmm.
wearing khaki shorts.
Yep.
We're into that.
The fellas like it.
And yeah, golf's fun with the bros. Because it's like you're going to suck, but you're having fun. I don't like road trips unless it's like, unless you're going on like tour in a tour bus, but to be in a car with a bunch of bros, I'm not into it. So I'm going to have to go 4-1 golf with the boys.
Yeah, I think you're spot on here.
Thanks.
Because once again, this sort of has the hunting fishing effect where it's like you're not golfing. Generally, of course, there's exceptions to every rule. You're not going with another couple, a husband and wife couple. You're generally not golfing with your wife. You're doing it with the boys.
Right.
Like that's what you do. Who you golf with is with the boys. It's quintessentially a boys activity. I mean, it goes back to they used to have that old acronym, gentlemen only, ladies forbidden.
Yeah.
And you're cracking tall boys, even if you suck. Like I love to walk, with Bertolina. I love to fucking crack a tall boy and go walk Roosevelt, and it's great. And our boy Gibbs, shout out. And so yeah, you're absolutely right. A road trip is also something I can do with my wife. It's maybe something I prefer to do with my wife. We drove from Chicago back to LA, stopped by the Grand Canyon, went to New Mexico, had some nice dinners. And I think with a road trip with a lady is sort of the number one thing to do. Think about Bonnie and Clyde. They were cruising around robbing banks and shit.
I'm struggling with the crane here. It's
I saw that.
falling.
So I was vamping a little bit there. I was vamping a little more
I
excited.
thought I was going to be able to fix it on my
I
own.
know. Technical error.
I
but,
hate when I can't fix stuff on my own.
That was kind of unmanly of you.
Yeah, it is
This is a podcast for men. Thank you. Thank God Aaron's here.
The Spectrum guy was over by my place the other day.
Yeah.
To like fix the cable was like messed up in the wall, and he's like, "Do you have a hammer I could borrow?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Whoa. You have a hammer?" Yeah, don't be surprised I have a hammer, man. I'm like, God.
When the Spectrum guy comes over, is part of his job having sex with your wife because he's more of a man than you?
No.
'Cause you can't set up the cable or any electricity.
Shut up,
on your
I
own?
can too.
No, I'm saying like,
Aaron, thanks for
if
fixing.
all Spectrum cable men cruise over,
No, you didn't
don't
have
they
to. I can
bang
set
wives?
up the cable. I they send the box and I can set it up. But
because they always come here.
There was an electrical issue. I'm not a freaking electrician.
You can't reboot the router, and he's like, all I had to do is like, here's a rule from Spectrum Cable that's written into your contract. If all you have to do to fix your router modem was turn it on and off, he then gets to have sex with your wife.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Of course.
What were you saying? I wasn't listening.
Because I was just talking about Spectrum guys fucking whatnot.
No, not that, man. About the.
I was talking about. I was talking about how I'm going with golf, and I'm going 4-1.
Yeah, same.
Because I prefer a road trip with a lady now. And honestly, if I do a road trip, it's always like to Vegas, right? But that's more of a Vegas trip.
Sure. Aaron.
Yeah, I definitely voted road trip to get here, but its time has come. Playing golf is so much easier and less logistically hard to do, even when our schedules are busy. And it's just a dank morning or afternoon.
So true.
For sure.
4-1. Yeah.
Nice.
So good. Adam's doing a better job here. Good job, Adam.
All right, so
well done, mate.
Number 3, going out drinking.
They had the bye.
At a bar or brewery, got the bye. They're the highest seed in this conference that's left. Versus number 10, hunting, fishing.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, this is a good one.
I'm glad that we did these other rounds because now I'm like in a headspace that I feel like is correct to operate in.
Going out drinking at the bar or brewery beat shooting hoops at the local court.
That's a fun thing to do.
Well, they lost.
It should have lost.
So,
but shooting hoops with the boys is so nice.
So going out drinking at the bar or brewery versus hunting/fishing.
I'm going
3 seed versus the 10.
I'm going. The 10 seed had a miracle run.
Yeah.
Sister Ann from Loyola, Chicago was cheering them on.
Yeah.
God was answering all their prayers. But drinks with the fucking boys, it's number 1, bro. Can't believe it's not a 1 seed. One dude must have, ordered the wrong round or something like that. Because drinks with the boys can entail so much more. You can have a game on.
Yeah.
It's back to having a game on. What do you say when your buddy's having a little bit of trouble? What ails you, my friend? What do we go do? We get an ale. Pretty sure that's where the phrase "what ails you" came from.
Oh, maybe it is. Yeah.
So I'm going drinks with the boys, and it's a sweep.
Wow.
You can play pool. You can play shuffleboard. You can play darts.
Yeah, you can play tongue darts. No, not with the boys.
But afterwards, you go home.
Yeah.
And afterwards, you made it home before 10. Wife's happy. She's up.
Still up, yeah.
What's going on? Thought you were going to be in bed. Are you about to put a face mask on? Press pause on that. I got a face you can mask. Sit down.
That is the true sentence from a married man.
Do that again. I didn't. Yeah, there you go. All right. Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat, but yeah, hunting and fishing. Great run to get to.
It's a good run, but you're generally just cold.
Yeah, I just going out drinking to a bar, like in a brewery. Breweries are fun.
I love a brewery.
It's a bigger bar.
Yeah, there's good.
It's a bigger bar with beer that's traveled not far.
That's funny. My friend Jeffrey Berner was saying that because he's in town doing shows in San Diego. It's like we're doing a bar show, and then his buddy goes, and we're also doing a brewery, and Jeffrey goes, bigger bar. Yeah.
It's so true.
So I like, yeah.
I love breweries, though.
Yeah,
I love
I
the
do
aesthetic,
too.
dude.
Yeah.
I want my house to look like one.
And you can get probably some pretty good food, too.
Yeah. But for me, it goes 7. I respect the art of hunting and fishing and the manliness of it. And braving the cold, as you said, that's a... Well, it's not about man, but things with the bro. Yeah. So.
Joe, you make a good point, which I did disrespect. This was something that bros did, hunting gathering societies. This was the original thing bros did.
Yeah.
Was hunting.
Oh, wow, yeah.
So way back in the day, this was the original bro activity. Was, hey, get your fucking spear. If you got a horse, hell yeah, bring that. Let's go, murk some saber-toothed tigers on our way to getting, I don't know.
Yeah.
A fucking
So for me, it goes 7. But I'll say going out drinking to the bar and brewery wins.
Yeah. I'm glad you made it go 7.
Well, let's see what Aaron says. Oh, hey, we both.
I don't think it goes 7. To me, it's 4-1 going to the bar or the brewery.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. If I'm thinking from my modern lens, yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, because like you said, it was the thing to do. It was the only thing. But now we don't have a demand to eat food we cooked, or we caught ourselves or killed ourselves. So, yeah, I'd rather go somewhere where the steak's already prepared.
Yeah,
yeah, for sure.
And the macaroni and cheese balls.
Smart.
Damn right.
Yeah.
I love a macaroni and cheese ball.
All right, you guys want to finish this and crown a champ?
I'm down. I'm loving it.
So we have the conference finals, then we'll have the title match.
Let's go. We're on a roll.
These are tough matchups now.
All right, yeah. Now we've got.
We can't let Jackson get back in here and mess this up. We got to finish it now.
Now the Eastern Conference title game is number 1 Vegas trip versus number 2 barbecue and beers.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't want to have to decide. Let Jackson do it in a different week.
Yeah, see, these are good matchups. I'll say this. I'll start by saying this. Vegas trip, a lot more enticing when I was a little bit younger. And with these brackets, you know, our personal biases do factor in. Like thinking of like a 4th of July barbecue. I just Vegas trip, yeah, it's fun, but the consistency of barbecue and beers, it's just more consistent. Yeah. But this is a real slugfest.
This is hard.
But for me, I have barbecue and beers taking out Vegas trip, going 7 games, winning 4-3. Barbecue and beers going to the championship of the things to do with your bros.
Yeah. Yeah. I got to tell you, I think you're absolutely right. Because at this point, we have to do a cost-benefit analysis. What it's costing you to go to that Vegas trip.
Yeah, also
the hangover, how many...
The hotel rooms are ridiculous now.
It's insane. There's not even free parking anymore in Vegas.
I'll stay at the Wynn for $900 a night. Yeah, right.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and then you want to play one hand of blackjack or something. It's $35, not even at peak hours. They boost it to $50 at peak hours.
That's like the minimum.
So it's criminal.
Yeah.
Old Vegas is pretty sick though. But yeah, just being able on a day for your boy to be like, dude, cruise over to the backyard, let's barbecue, whatever. Or even on your balcony. It doesn't even need to be a big setup. But your boy's got a George Foreman. Let's make some double cheeseburgers. Let's hang out.
Yeah. I
mean, it's great. Clanking some frickin' some Bud Reds, baby. It's nice.
So what are you thinking?
I'm with you. I'm going at 7 games.
Going
though.
7,
it's
yeah,
7 games,
yeah,
bro.
it's a great series.
It's a tough series, and it comes down to a buzzer beater. Maybe the refs even had to fix it.
Aaron.
Yeah, I think I'm with you guys. It's a sweep for that for the winner. Barbecue and beers. I'll go 7 with it too. I do think it's more casual and laid back, and at this point in our lives, that's what I want.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Vegas trip's a juggernaut. They keep coming at you. They're like, oh, no.
Yep.
But barbecue and beers withstands it. All right, barbecue and beers in the championship, the number 2 seed. Who will they face?
And they will face number 3 going out drinking at a bar or brewery versus number 7 playing golf.
Oh man,
holy guacamole, dude. Holy guacamole, bro.
Yeah, these are getting tough now.
I mean,
this is why they pay us the big bucks to make these kind of decisions. I feel like Ryan Poles right
this is
now.
huge. Who was the guy? Didn't they honor
Pace got fired.
The former guy that was the GM for the Bulls? Like didn't he pass away? Who's the guy that Michael Jordan picked on?
Yeah, Jerry Krause.
And then they like booed his wife.
Yeah, don't talk about that.
Why'd they do that? That was very Philly.
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Very Philly of Chicago.
People worship Michael Jordan. They'll like do everything he says.
And it's only because the documentary. No one knew who Krause was.
Well, also that. Yeah, I mean.
Anyway, sorry. I'm procrastinating because it's such a hard decision to make. Golf, you got a chance for guys to get angry. You got a chance for yourself to get angry out there. Going out drinking with the boys is just nice. You can go fancy. You can go dive bar. You can go one-on-one. You can go with one bro. 3 bros. I'll say this. I think this is going 7 games.
Okay.
And because golf requires a skill set to play, and there are some chill bros that we like, but they suck at golf and they'll slow us down, they don't get invited. But everyone gets invited. But then again, you got your one boy who doesn't drink. He might be more inclined to play golf. But then again, if he goes to a brewery, he doesn't have to have beer. He can just still hang out with the boys. Get a freaking Topo Chico. So, also golf can be kind of stuffy. It can be kind of douchey. It does take like 4 hours, which is just too long sometimes.
Oh, that's right. It could take long.
Sometimes it's just too long. There's 9 holes. That's an option. But you still got to pay the ultimate greens fee for that at most courses. I think I'm going beers with the boys, dude. I'll fucking pitch you.
7?
I'll fucking pitch you.
Okay, yeah. I think...
I get most excited about it.
Yeah, the golf is a lot of fun. But yeah, there's definitely aggravation that could come with it.
At the bar, what if they have Tiger Woods golf? You can play it right there at the bar.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't have a glove, you can get your hand... you can get blisters on your hand.
Mm-hmm.
I
think you swayed me with the time commitment and the dress code.
For me, it's more like 5 hours. If I'm playing 18 holes, it takes a long time because we suck. I suck.
Yeah,
most people suck.
Yeah, most people suck.
So it takes a while driving to the ball. Sometimes you're with idiots that don't know golf etiquette. Like my cousins were doing this over the summer when me and my dad played with my 2 cousins. They were driving to each other's ball. Like you're supposed to drive one guy to the ball.
He fucking
and
hits
then
it
this guy goes to you go to yours. You don't go together to each other's ball.
Disaster.
So it's taking forever.
Or a guy that goes and looks for his ball but without a club, so he can't fucking hit it if he finds it.
Yeah.
Kidding me?
Yeah. So, but it is fun. You know, you're outside. It's a beautiful weather. Cracking beers outside on the golf course takes away from the aggravation. So yeah, I say it's 7 as well, but yeah, I'm gonna say going out drinking to the bar or the brewery, I got them advancing.
I think it's the right call, man, and it's a tough call to make.
Let's see what Aaron says.
A lot of collateral damage on this call.
It is a tough call, but like I said, I think Strider swayed me, reminded me of the time commitment of it.
Yeah.
You know, and the one thing that's always frustrating for me with golf is I want there to be a bathroom in every hole.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I always have to piss.
There's a lot of pissing in the woods.
Yeah. Then I'm afraid I'm looking around and someone's going to see me.
Yeah.
Going to have to sign up for a list after that. Stay away from school zones. I don't want that.
Yeah.
What do you think it goes, Aaron?
7. It goes 7. But yeah, it just barely edges golf.
All right, we've got a hell of a championship match here.
All right, so it's basically food and beer versus food and beer, but where?
Yeah.
And what do dudes eat? And what is this podcast about?
That's true.
Food, beer, and men.
That's right.
So the championship round.
That's right.
Number 2, barbecue and beers versus number 3, going out drinking at a bar or brewery.
I'm gonna go to Aaron first. Okay. Why don't we mix it up here?
Right. See which way I'm leaning here. I think, though, I'll probably like the food at a brewery more, because you know there's some variables about who's a good cook or whatever, or what they have.
Yeah.
To barbecue. I'd still rather be at a barbecue in someone's backyard than it's less expensive. Obviously, it's more chill. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go barbecue and beers. I think it goes 7.
Yeah. Sure.
I think this goes 7. I just don't know who gets the dub. It's so hard. Joe, you might have to be the deciding factor.
Yeah, let me decide it.
I think what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go... Aaron, what'd you say?
I said barbecue and beers.
You're going to cop out and make me make the decision.
Yeah. I think I got to go beers with the boys.
That's the kind of responsibility I want.
Yeah, I got to go beers with the boys. This is tough. It's tough because I get most excited for, like, if my buddy hits me up, he's like, hey, let's cruise over. Like, it can be a night, Thursday night, whatever. Want to go get a beer? Fuck yeah. I love that. A barbecue can be a family outing. You can bring the fam, so you can bring the wife. So it's not generally reserved for just with the boys.
Okay.
Although I have had the best times playing beer pong during the day at a barbecue with the boys. It's the best. Sports are on in the background. Beers with the boys, you have sports on in the background. So yeah, I'm going 7-game series.
Going out to bar brewery wins.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's up to me here to decide the champion. Barbecue and beers. Going out drinking to the bar or the brewery. I'm still here, don't worry.
This is a tough choice.
Yeah.
I know. It's not easy.
I'm weighing the different factors here. Yeah, this is harder than I thought. That's what
I know.
That's what somebody said. But
Tuggles timber.
They shouldn't
harder
question
than we thought.
Wow.
Never question.
This is one of the toughest title matches I've had to decide. Adam, shout out to you for sending in a heck of a bracket that truly represents the podcast. I mean, yeah, this goes 7 all the way.
Oh yeah.
I guess I'll decide it this way. I guess just my preference of, at my age of now 40 years, I just prefer the idea of drinking in the day in the sunshine a little bit more versus going out at night and being at a bar or brewery. Because depending on where you go out to, it could be douchey, it could be like too crowded.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I only have like 3 bars that I like going to now.
Sometimes a brewery, they let dogs in, those dogs fight.
Yeah.
Deal with that.
Like, I pretty much just go to the Naughty Pig, Jones, and Barney's.
Good bars.
Barney's Beanery there. And it's like, a lot of bars, I don't really like anymore. Like, if you got a friend that has, like, just a sweet backyard setup, if they got a pool and they're good cooks, that's tough to beat.
Yep.
You could play games in the yard. You could have all the games in your yard that you would have at the bar or the brewery, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's a tough one. But
you can take a shit. You're not going to shit at the bar.
Yeah,
you can take a shit at your buddy's house.
Yeah, it could be tough.
I'd go the other way with that.
No, but you don't want to sit.
Yeah,
down
but
at
it could
bars.
be some bars are.
Well, I'm
gross.
thinking about a nice big brewery.
Yeah, nice big brewery.
Nice
you can
one.
take a shit. That's true. At a brewery, a tap room, you can.
Yeah.
But I say the champion of the things to do with your bros bracket is barbecuing and beers with your bros.
Joe, I love the answer.
And congratulations to them. Great bracket.
Hard-fought championship, tough year, good season.
Yeah. All right, we'll do a couple more things, then we'll head out.
Nice.
Aaron, how much time do you have? Like 10 minutes? Less?
15.
All right. Okay, so I'm gonna do a Joe code for this week.
Love it.
So on your birthday, make sure you enjoy a good birthday dinner. All right, whether it be with friends or even if you have to do it alone. Or if people are going to take you out, let them. Because if you're going to go out drinking, you better get a good food base in. And it's important to enjoy that birthday dinner. It tastes extra special. You're like, this is for me. This is a place I chose. And you choose the place, too.
Yeah.
It's your decision. Don't let people bully you into, no, that place, I don't like it. It's your freaking birthday. You go where you want to go.
Yeah. We're going to Long John Silver's.
We are not going there. No, if you want to go, we'll go.
I've done it.
For a birthday?
Probably not for a birthday.
No.
Yeah.
But I've driven long distances.
I've never gone to Long John Silver's by choice.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you guys this. People have been asking me lately. I feel like this is back. I feel like it disappeared a little bit, but people asking you if you want a mint or gum. I'm good. I don't accept. What about you?
I don't accept ever.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I thought of that. Yeah, I thought that was funny. Yeah, I don't. I don't want mints that were in your pocket.
Yeah,
that was all sweaty with your lint.
Yeah, I brush my teeth before I go out.
Same with gum. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't put stuff in my mouth.
Yeah. No. Just beer and fucking
I'll eat food. Shut up. I'll eat food and some snacks, but yeah, I don't suck.
No, exactly, bro. Get it out. And whenever they offer it for you, because you kind of look what they're doing, their hands, they pull something out and they go, oh, do you want a piece? Like, they didn't want
you want some of my
gum
that's now soft because it was sweating on my thigh?
Yeah, exactly.
Aaron, what about you?
It depends on the situation, what I've got going in my mouth, but I will accept from time to time.
Okay.
Mostly not.
Good.
Also,
what are you implying too? Like, what are they saying by
that's the
offering
thing.
it?
Are they telling me I need it? Are they telling me my breath smells like dog shit?
Well, the other night at work, I was eating corn nuts.
Oh, yeah.
And then I ate those, and then the server, I was talking to her, and she's like, your breath smells like corn nuts. Like, yeah, because I just ate corn nuts. That's why it smells like that. Okay?
But I love you had some corn
Is she complaining?
What?
Is she complaining?
No, she was just, she said it in a way that she was
Would you have the Cool Ranch flavor?
Into it.
It's the best flavor.
Corn nuts, we have the package that it comes in. You have the original barbecue or like chili limon, I think.
Oh, nice.
Or chili picante, it might be. I've had the ranch, though. Those are good. I prefer the barbecue the best.
Nice.
Or the original.
Every time I eat one, I think I'm losing a tooth, though.
Yeah, you got to be careful with that. Okay, I wanted to do, we can do a couple emails. How about that, Strider?
I love that. I love email. My favorite mode of communication.
Yeah, email here, folks. JoeCodePodcast@gmail.com. Food, beer, and men, or anything else you'd like to talk to. Don't forget I'm on Cameo. I could do a fun cameo for you, as well as please join the Patreon if you desire, for $2 a month at patreon.com/JoeCodePodcast. Okay, just a couple emails here. This one comes in from Ed. Love a good Ed name here and there. All right, birthday party at Naughty Pig and Purple Pig. Howdy, Joe. Hope this finds you well. I've been a big fan of the pod since the beginning, so much so that I recently searched your name on Apple Podcasts to listen to other podcasts you have started. I would recommend that the coders check out episode number 24 of the William Montgomery Show. A lot of good energy and your usual no-nonsense persona shines through. Yeah, that was a lot of fun when I did that with William in Austin a couple of years back. It was a good time. He's hilarious.
Is this on your show or is that his show?
This was his podcast, yeah. Nice. Thank you for the invitation to your birthday extravaganza at the Naughty Pig on January 26th. Unfortunately, I cannot attend in person because I will be in Chicago. Great, but I'd still like to celebrate this momentous occasion. Since I'll be in Chicago, it's only fitting that fellow coders and I celebrate your birthday at the other pig restaurant frequently mentioned on the show, the Purple Pig, right? Yes, that is it.
Is that in Chicago?
Yeah, this is one of my best friend's restaurants.
Oh, yeah, you told me about this
Jimmy
place.
Bannles Jr. Could you work the same cool, down-to-earth guy magic you used to inexpensively rent out the room at the Naughty Pig on your boy Jimmy Bannles? Because you have friends and get hooked up, not paying for parties, us coders outside LA with no friends and no money would greatly appreciate the help and having a good time on the 40th anniversary of Joe Marrese. Please let me and the coders know. Happy birthday, Joe. I'm sorry that you're going to be hearing me read this email after my birthday had passed. But go into the Purple Pig in Chicago, ask for Jimmy, tell him you're a close friend of mine, and see what he does. See if he gets you some free beers.
Nice. Maybe a shot of Malort's.
Yeah, you know what Jimmy has there on tap at his restaurant that nobody else in Chicago has? He's got 805 on draft.
Love 805.
He loves 805.
805 is a good beer.
You don't get it in Chicago.
Really?
He has it on draft at his restaurant.
Baby.
Yeah, that's
It's a nice, smooth lager.
Yeah, I really love it as well.
Yeah.
All right, now we got this one from Evan. Weird pizza toppings.
Oh,
Ooh,
here
man.
we go.
Yeah. Hi, Joe. I've written into the show before about weird pizza toppings like bananas.
What?
And found another one that might interest you. I was recently in Slovakia and found myself very hungry. I walked into a nearby pizza shop and ordered the first pizza that was on the menu, but I didn't know what toppings it would have because I don't speak freaking Slovakian. Yeah, I don't either. Who does? I was... What?
Yet, bro. Don't set yourself short. Yet.
Yeah.
Well,
You could. It's never too late. But yeah, I would have done the same thing. You're ordering the number one. It should be basic.
yeah, so he says, I was expecting a cheese pizza or maybe even a margarita pizza.
Yeah.
The pizza I received had canned corn on it.
What the fuck?
They didn't even bother to drain the can all the way, so it was a bit watery too. That's sick. It was not very good because it had freaking corn on it. What's your and Aaron's take on corn pizza? No.
Yeah, what?
No corn.
It's not ideal.
Corn
but
does not
Even if
go
it's
on
dry.
It's not ideal, but I would eat it.
I would eat it if it was like charred, like if somebody like scraped it off a corn on the cob.
Pizza.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd
like
be
a
really
roasted corn.
Yeah.
Could be interesting. but-
I would try that. But like as a white pie also. I wouldn't have it with red sauce.
Now we're talking. But these animals didn't even fucking drain the
And then
thing.
maybe with chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want the watery canned sweet corn
Oh, goodness.
from Del Monte
Oh,
or whatever
man.
those companies are. No,
What's this-
no offense in them.
What's this guy doing in Slovakia? dude?
Yeah.
Human trafficking?
He lives in Europe.
Okay.
So everyone says no on corn on pizza, right?
Big no.
Yeah.
I would. But it's not ideal.
Yeah, I would only do it in the way that I said. White pie, corn, maybe some chicken on there as well.
Sounds like maybe a Fresno chili.
But
if we're
yeah,
getting
what are you
fancy
doing in
LA.
Slovakia?
Yeah, I don't know anything.
Stay
that's
out
ever
of trouble
happened.
there.
Yeah,
And if
seriously.
there is trouble, you stop it.
That's right.
If you see if you see anything fishy going on,
If you
over
see
there,
something, don't say something. Do something.
just stop it. Yeah.
Just make it cease.
All right. Here's one from Kobe. Geology banter.
Oh.
We were talking about this last time. What's up, Joe? Geology fucking sucks. Plain and simple. Yeah, you're damn right. I'm a sophomore at Mizzou right now. That's the University of Missouri. if
Oh,
you
yeah,
don't
I know.
Well, I don't know if you're hip.
Go Cards. They're the Cougars, but still, you're in Missouri.
Yeah. He's going to talk about that later in the email.
Oh.
Get ready for this. I'm a sophomore at Mizzou right now, and I withdrew from geology last year. Good job. After our first exam, since the class average was a 48%, and the teacher didn't curve. Yeah, it's so stupid. I had to do a lab, too, where we literally got a box of rocks and had to identify them. I was talking about this. I did this 20 years ago, and they're still doing it.
I did this in college as well. I took geology. Thought it would be easy.
Yep.
Wasn't.
Nope.
Complete bullshit, he says that. One of the elements we had to determine was the cleavage of rocks.
That's nice.
Maybe you could work that into your bit. Yeah, maybe I will work it in. Also, Aaron,
Yeah.
that's you. Will the Cardinals ever sign someone under 33 years old? This is brutal.
Ooh.
Sincerely, Kobe, a true St. Louisian.
Yes, they will. There's
Well?
still some up in the air about the broadcast deal that they made because that company went out of business, Bally Sports. So
I mean, did they
will.
re-sign Matt Carpenter? What's he, like 37?
37, and he
Shit.
batted like 190 something or 176 last year. That was a weird move, but Sonny Gray is going to be good. Like, don't question that. The other two
How
guys,
old Sonny Gray?
Yeah.
33, I think.
That's why.
So
Yeah, he's right at the border.
So yeah, he'll be fine. It'll all happen. You know, a lot of guys come up in this organization too. So that we have a lot of guys in the minors who could be really exciting. So, I wouldn't worry about it. And we still have fucking Arenado and Goldie. Come on,
All right.
What about your pitching?
that's what we're talking about. Sonny Gray. The three guys we signed are all over 30. Two of them 36. So
All
yeah,
right.
they're transitional. They're 1-year deals. It's fine.
Okay.
All right, just going to do... Probably got to go now. For my boy Sky God, he sent me a video wishing me happy birthday. Matt is his name. Matt, thanks a
Nice.
lot. And then Matt sends a thank you, Joe, email. Hey, Joe, I just wanted to email you to let you know that I appreciate the advice you gave me on the Going Deep with Chad and JT podcast today. It was great to talk some dong with the Hogmaster himself, a real honor. Michael is a legend for setting that up. Filler is definitely in the top 3 for potential names for the kid. Now I just have to convince my wife that it's a good name. Cheers, Matt, a.k.a. Sky God 2000. Yeah, he was asking us if he should circumcise his son.
Whoa.
Which I hope is like him jokingly asking. I would never make a decision for somebody like that.
Yeah. Can't tell
You
anyone.
know, anything that has to do with people's bodies, I let them decide on their own. I'm not going to tell you what to do on that
For
end.
sure. Especially me having such a small little penis. I'm not going to tell someone take more away. But maybe it's healthier. I don't know.
And we were also talking baby names, and we were coming up with weird ones, and then it came up with Filler. I think Chad maybe said it.
Filler the
And
killer.
we spelled it Phillur.
Whoa.
Kind of a cool name,
That's cool.
but yeah, thanks a lot. I know that I still have a couple more emails to get to. I will get to those next time, guys. All right, yeah, I think that's it, Aaron. Right?
We need a This Is Great, don't we?
Oh shit.
Joe's great.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. My This Is Great is me.
Good.
That's what I wrote. I just wrote me.
100%.
I am 40 years old today. It's I'm great. Well, you know, I'm gonna honor myself. 40 years. It's wild. To make it 40 years, it's not easy. A lot of people. Some people don't get to see 40. But I'm lucky, and I've been blessed with a lot of great people in my life. There goes your arm.
He's coming off. These are the hardest.
I don't know. These
Not
are.
even
I
moved
mean,
them.
what's the cheap things you guys are buying?
Not cheap.
No, but this is a beautiful moment. Sorry, Joe. This fucking thing.
But
Keep going.
But yeah, I'm just gonna celebrate myself today. It's weird to do that, but I guess you can do that on your birthday. And just have a great dinner, go out with friends tonight, have a great time, and just, celebrate being 40.
I love that. Spoken.
And yeah.
Any advice you would impart before we get out of here? You know, you're a wise man. You're giving out good advice. You're talking sense to
I
the
mean, I would
guys.
say just, like, at this time last year, I was in a really bad place. I remember my birthday, I was just, like, miserable. I was still looking for an apartment. I was like really anxious about that, and I was so stressed out. and just really bad mentally. And I'm like, I wasn't even having fun on my birthday. I'm like, and I just remember thinking, like, next year is going to be way different. You're going to have a better time. You're going to be in a better spot. And I am.
I love that. I love that.
The tough times you're going through, just, they won't last. Lean on your friends, lean on your family during those times, and just keep going.
I love that.
And tackle it head on and take steps to fix it. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Strider, thanks a lot, man. Great having you on. Strider Wilson.
Honored to be here, dude. This was great.
Yeah, a lot of fun. Yeah. Great times.
Birthday up, dude. Happy birthday. You're a legend, dude.
Thank you. And I'll see you tonight.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Love you,
It's going to be awesome, dude.
Aaron, are you coming?
I'm seriously considering it.
Good.
Yeah.
All right.
Get the babysitter.
No, I'll come by myself.
Yeah. All right, that's it. Great episode of Joe Code today, guys. Thank you, everyone out there. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't yet. We got a nice little bump in some subscribers this past week. And don't forget the Door Guy show every Friday night at the Comedy Store, 10:30 p.m. in the Belly Room. Come check that out. All right, thanks a lot, everyone. This is Joe Code. I'm your host, Joe Marrese.